Hi there, my name's Barry Harmsworth. I am from Green Energy Solutions, which is one of the leading companies in the Middle East for manufacturing ventilators. I'm going to start a series of lectures so that people can understand the importance of ventilation in industrial buildings. Industrial buildings house a very large number of the SMEs, small medium enterprises. And in the Gulf region, these buildings have a particular problem. The problem is created by dust and by heat. And also recently we have found out there are high levels of sulfur dioxide. In addition, some months of the year, humidity is a real problem. In fact, the greatest issue we face is humidity. Needs to address their productivity. And it is a well-known fact that humidity has a serious effect on productivity. Many buildings that are being built or have been built in the Gulf, ventilation has become a sort of add-on. People have not thought about it at the time of designing and building their facility. And when they have finally run out of money and they start to occupy that facility, they find out that it's very difficult to work during the summer months. Then the time comes that they have to install some form of ventilation. Now, most people are not experts at all in ventilation. We have been in ventilation for over 20 years. Our knowledge of ventilation of single-story buildings is second to none. We have done hundreds of installations and we have installed thousands of natural ventilators. Unfortunately, at the beginning, the technology and the physics behind roof-mounted ventilators was not well known. And quite a number of our installations we had imported a rotating unit from Australia. Rotating units are very common in this part of the world. They have well and truly taken over the role of roof extract fans. Roof extract fans are a particular problem. The sand and the humidity and the heat causes these fans to lose their performance, and ultimately they get burnt out. And normally they get burnt out in the middle of summer and they're on the top of the roof and somebody has to go up in 45 degrees centigrade heat and take these fans out and get them repaired. It's not something people are very willing to do. So natural ventilation is rapidly replacing the use of electrically driven roof extract fans. In fact, the government and the sustainability authorities in all this region, from Kuwait all the way down to Oman, are actively trying to stop people from using electrical equipment. It's not sustainable, and now the use of electrical equipment is costing these communities a very large amount of money, much of which is being wasted because the power supply is not being used correctly. One way to address this, of course, is to go for natural ventilation. Now here is a typical natural ventilator. It's very different. It doesn't look at all like a natural ventilator that you would find in an industry. Most of the people or most people are used to a rotating type of ventilator that goes round when the wind blows. Well, this works on the same principle, and it will be that principle I will talk to you about in the next episode.